Hey folks, hope you're doing good today. Now we're going to check out a new band to the channel today. These guys have made a priority submission. Thanks very much for that. It says here that they're an independent alt-rock band from Salem, Oregon. I had a quick listen to their music though, and it sounds like they've got quite a funk element to these guys, which is something that doesn't come through very often on this channel. Now I looked through my queue. I didn't have any other bands that really sound anything like these guys. So what I thought I'd do today is, instead of check out another bunch of bands that sound like them, we'll just listen to these guys today. They got a bunch of videos on their channel. The video that they sent through for us today is actually from 2018, and there's much newer tracks on their channel. Another one that we're going to listen to today is from October 2020. So I guess this one is one that they just really like, and this one they like to send out to people. The band is called Wild Ire. The track that we're going to listen to today is called Faux Kit. They got high quality videos to go with it as well. Let's give them a spin.
Keeping loose cups on their missiles, they yell riot, they yell riot.
Really don't hear music like this very often anymore. Punk metal, really gone out of fashion. Loving the bass in. Yeah. Really cool. Man, you don't hear music like this very much anymore. There was a time there where funk metal, kind of when new metal was coming out and stuff. Got bands like Incubus and stuff like that coming out. Really cool. Snot was a great band as well, with a funk vibe to them. And you just don't hear it very much anymore. There was a cool band, you won't have heard of these guys, but Wise Leaf were a local band who my mate played in, who played this kind of music as well. Reminded me of those guys as well. So very cool. Shout out to that. But yeah, you don't hear this music very often anymore, but I think it still sounds really, really cool. It's got a good vibe. It's got a good groove and bounce and funk to it as well, so you can move your body to it. I like the hip hop element to this one in the vocal, and the way he was kind of rapping with the vocal sounded cool. I would have liked to have seen a bit more group vocal. They did bring it in on some bits with the fuck it, but I would have liked to have seen that a bit more. Just bring a bit more kind of thickness to the vocal, let's say. That would have been cool. But yeah, it sounded really nice. The bassist was absolutely killing it and took this band to the next level as well, with all these little extra bits. Just the general tone of the bass as well, dirty and fuzzy, bringing in the wah and stuff as well, and phasing effects. You just don't hear that on even guitars nowadays, let alone bass players as well. So really, really cool to hear that in the mix. Gives it a psychedelic vibe as well. So there's lots of different edges going on in this kind of music. Really, really cool. Just a cool vibe to it. Bouncing about, funking about. Very, very nice. Let's check out another track, and this one is even newer than the one that we just listened to. This one's called Dirty Hands. It came out in October 2020. Let's get it on the screen. Give it a spin.
I know, but I don't remember. Oh, maybe I do.
She's kind of old.
Nice high quality video as well. I enjoyed the live footage in the last one.
We ain't done shit. Not a thing. A cake. We making a cake. Okay, we got time to make a cake. We can make a cake like that. Chocolate cake. Let's do it. Let's do it.
This ill feeling written on the walls, a brown ceiling at the bottom of this bottle, and feel something. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Pretend like it ain't happened. Rushing panic, trying to fix my shoes with the questions.
Yeah, vocals got a bit more layering and reverb on this one. Sounds nice. Bassist is killing it. Cool.
Hot in here, got 3 or 4 bottles that I'm popping here, I'm talking here. Always asking for my money like you want me here, disappear. In the bathroom while a good friend keeps on bringing one near, can't be here. Cause I've been hit with this nonsense and I can't quit. Everybody and the mother trying to get licked by catfish and it ain't it. Cheap and go clean up, got dirty hands. We all screw up, forget our sins. Go clean up, we got dirty hands. We all screw up, forget our sins. Go clean up, we got dirty hands. We all screw up, forgive and forget our sins. Lose it with the questions. Lose shit, I've got questions. Never mentioned this to anyone. Lose it with the questions. Lose shit, I've got questions. Never mentioned this to anyone.
Happy birthday, dude.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Had a good laugh making the video. Cool. I really enjoyed it. These guys have got a good vibe to them. It comes across in their music, comes across in the videos as well. Puts a big smile on your face. Love it. These guys are super dope. They're making music that not many bands are making. It's the first band we've had come through on the channel in like 2.5 years with this kind of style. As I say, I didn't have anyone else in the queue like it either to line up with them, which is why we're just doing these guys today. And I'm glad we have, because by checking them out, we've got to see, you know, stuff from 2018, stuff from 2020. Hopefully we'll see some stuff from 2022 as well. But I will say, I do believe that I think I preferred the first track in terms of the vibe and just how it was a bit more up-tempo. But the second track did have a much better recording, a much better mix on it. The vocal was thicker and warmer, more layered, and just sounded crisper in the mix as well. So they've definitely improved their sound and the recording and the mixing and everything as time has gone by, which is nice to hear, because I did think the vocal was a little bit thin on the first one. As I say, I would have liked to have heard a bit of group vocal on there. But what they did as well on the newer track is added more reverb, and that just thickens the vocal up, makes it warmer, makes it sound just a bit more kind of spatial. So that was a good move. They obviously figured that out for themselves as well without having me to tell them, and it sounded much better. The second track really had a nice mix on it. But I'll tell you what, the bassist in this band takes them to the next level. They're all nice musicians. The drumming was great. The guitar is cool. I like how the guitarist is letting the bassist do his thing, though. He's not trying to push in front of him or, you know, take over. He's just sat back, twiddling away, jangling away, and letting the bassist do his thing, because the bassist is the kind of the cherry on top when it comes to this music, or this band at least. He's a bit like Flea in terms of Red Hot Chili Peppers. You know, he goes above and beyond what a regular bassist would do, and that takes the band above and beyond as well. And I love that when a band has got a bunch of nice musicians in it, but there's one member in the band, and especially if it's the drummer or the bassist, because, you know, the guitarists and the vocalists are the guys at the front normally anyway. So it's nicer when a guy who's normally at the back is the sickest guy in the band and takes the whole band to the next level with their ability on the instrument and, you know, their composition stuff and everything. Because the bassist in this band was just super sick. His tone just cut straight through the mix, and they let it, you know, really be a big part of the music. But he's just doing everything up and down the neck, scales, twiddling, slapping, just doing all the cool stuff on the bass. And it's stuff that you don't normally hear, especially as you don't normally hear this kind of music in general, especially when you're doing funk stuff as well. If your bassist is absolutely sick, your band is absolutely sick, because he just pulls the whole band into the next level. Sick. Very, very nice. Nice high quality videos from these guys as well. Looks like they're doing a nice job. So yeah, hopefully we'll get some newer music out of these guys. They haven't put out anything for about 1.5 years now, so it's about time we got a new video out of these guys, and I'll be really happy to hear it and check it out on the channel as well. And I bet we'll see a bit more of a quality improvement and stuff in terms of the sound and that as well. Although I'd say that latest track, you know, that's as high quality as it needs to be anyway. Wasn't any issues in terms of the mix on that one. Sounded like it should. Very cool. So there you go. There's a cool band that you don't hear every single day of the week making this kind of music. You did used to hear this stuff kind of 20 years ago, or a bit more than that now, 25 years ago even. But it's totally out of fashion as far as I'm concerned. Or as far as I can see, let's say. But as far as I'm concerned, I still really enjoy it. I think it sounds dope. Funk is cool. And when you add it to a bit of rock or metal as well, yeah, dope. So hope you've enjoyed that as well today, guys. We've got some more cool bands lined up for the rest of this week. Got on board with the channel. New bands as well. So we'll see you then. Cheers. Bye.